It looks like Tamar Braxton just put her own sister on blast in the most unexpected way possible, and things are unraveling fast. A twist nobody saw coming has now surfaced. Because Tamar is accusing Toni Braxton of allegedly trying to take money that never belonged to her. And according to Tamar, the receipts aren't just whispering, they're screaming. We're talking about alleged behind-the-scenes bank activity, quiet account movements, and a bankruptcy situation. Toni supposedly didn't want getting out. What really makes this situation messy is how Tamar even found out. Sources claim this wasn't some accidental discovery. Toni's bank reportedly flagged suspicious activity connected to Tamar's finances. And that's when everything blew wide open. Tamar is now openly labeling her sister a liar, a manipulator, and someone who crossed a serious boundary. And that's got everyone asking how a relationship built on sisterhood turned into what looks like straight betrayal. Because this isn't just family drama anymore, this is about money. For years now, rumors about Toni's financial struggles have floated around quietly. Past bankruptcies, unpaid debts, legal disputes, her financial history has always been complicated. And now Tamar is allegedly claiming Toni tried to tap into her money stream without permission or even a heads dash up. Tamar is heated. Toni is staying silent. And the situation is unfolding in real time. One thing is clear: Tamar does not play when it comes to her money. And she made that very clear. Multiple insiders are saying Tamar completely lost it when she discovered what Toni allegedly did. We're talking legal threats, talk of involving authorities, and an emotional explosion that couldn't be ignored. Anyone who's followed the Braxton family over the years already knows. Tension between the sisters has been simmering for a long time. Tamar clashed with almost everyone in the family at some point. So if Toni really moved behind her back, this may have been the final straw. People close to the family are calling it sneaky at the same time. Those same insiders say Toni has been under serious financial pressure for years. She's always taken on the role of holding the family together, carrying responsibilities most people never see. That weight has followed her for a long time. And if the whispers are true, she may have crossed a dangerous line with her own sister just to protect her image. Which explains exactly why Tamar is so furious. Add in the responsibility of caring for their mother, maintaining a luxury lifestyle, and Toni's expensive taste. And it's easy to see how things could spiral quickly. Behind the scenes, sources claim Toni was dangerously close to running out of money. And that's allegedly when everything took a sharp turn. Insiders say that's when Toni may have started dipping into Tamar's financial. No one knows exactly how she managed to do it. Then things got even more public. Tamar didn't hold back online. She posted messages that had fans shocked. "You work on my nerves," she wrote, followed by, "She got it blocked." Then she doubled back under Toni's post and accused her of gaslighting, saying, "Or you could have called." And Tamar wasn't finished. She added another message that sent the internet into a frenzy. "Y'all gonna stop playing with me? It's my birthday."
So freaking mean to me. I was in shock.
Do you take responsibility for the situation that you're in right now?
100%.
100%.
100%. I couldn't believe it because I loved her so much. I admired her and looked up to her. And she pretty much reprimanded me. And immediately, she made me feel this big. This big. That moment completely changed my career. It made people look down.
At that point, the whole thing turned into a full-blown family circus. Every post made it clear these sisters are nowhere near good terms. Tamar continued, saying she was celebrating with friends, minding her business, and not bothering anyone. "You did it to be mean, like we don't talk. Happy birthday to me anyway. Love you too." That alone showed just how deep the resentment runs. These two have been battling tension for years, and the back and forth never really stopped. So Tamar calling Toni out especially over money honestly, isn't that shocking?
Most of the time, I don't like my family. Everyone in my family.
Take a breath.
Everybody. I feel like I'm angry at everybody in my family. I don't like my family. If they weren't my family, they wouldn't be my friends.
What is shocking is the idea that Toni Braxton would even be in a position to make a move like this. She's a legend, a certified icon, someone the world views as untouchable. You wouldn't expect someone with her, presumed to be quietly drowning in financial trouble. But the truth is, after reaching the peak of her career, things started unraveling. And when that news first hit, it hit hard. Her money problems didn't disappear, they followed her for years. Headlines got uglier, the pressure increased, and the stress began impacting both her career and personal life at one point. Toni revealed her debts were somewhere between $10 million and $50 million, shocking fans all over again. She said things really collapsed when her Las Vegas residency was canceled shortly after she was diagnosed with a serious heart condition. That cancellation crushed her finances. One issue turned into another. And eventually, her entire financial structure fell apart again. Toni later admitted she was severely depressed and was told by doctors she might never work again, and the music just hasn't hit the same since. Her most recent album barely sold around 7,000 copies and peaked at number 163 on the Billboard 200. For someone who once dominated the charts effortlessly, those numbers were alarming. The album before that didn't do much better, selling about 16,000 copies. With album sales declining, most of her income shifted to the family reality show. But even that buzz faded. Ratings dropped, press slowed down, and the pressure behind the scenes kept growing. That's when fans started asking questions. Was her relationship with Birdman really about love, or was it about survival? Because the timing raised eyebrows. Right when rumors of another possible bankruptcy started circulating, Toni suddenly reappeared next to Birdman after years of being completely distant. No public communication, no signs of reconciliation, nothing. So when she popped back up with him, fans were confused. Was this a real reunion, or was Toni looking for stability while everything around her was falling apart? To a lot of people, it felt too convenient. Many fans believe it wasn't about rekindled. Love It was a strategic move. When Toni and Birdman resurfaced together in 2023, the internet got whiplash. She had spent years saying they were done for good. No, maybe later, no mixed signals. So when she suddenly reversed course, people knew something didn't add up. Now that Tamar is speaking out, fans are connecting dots they've been questioning for a while. Even before this blow-up, people noticed weird energy, especially after Toni's uncomfortable interview with Tamron Hall in 2022. She was supposed to be discussing her UPA's diagnosis, but her body language said everything. No eye contact. Tense energy. The vibe shifted instantly. It was obvious something was off. Now, with Tamar airing things out, people believe whatever was happening behind closed doors was far from the perfect picture being presented. At one point, it looked like Toni and Birdman were heading toward a fairy tale ending. But then the wedding was delayed, postponed, and eventually forgotten. Toni blamed timing, but fans weren't buying it. Then came the biggest red flag: the engagement ring vanished. Toni claimed she accidentally left it in a bag on a flight. The bag came back. The ring didn't. People were confused, but let it slide until now.
You're engaged.
I'm engaged. He did good, right?
He did well. Right? Very well. Take a day.
Tamar is allegedly hinting that the ring wasn't lost at all. According to what she's implying, Toni may have pawned it to cover debts she couldn't manage. And honestly, given Toni's history, that theory doesn't shock many people. Her financial struggles have never really stabilized. And insiders say she may have needed quick cash. If things were that dire, she might have made a move she thought no one would ever notice. The rumor is that Toni allegedly sold the most valuable thing she had at the time, $5 million Australian dollars engagement ring, just to stay afloat. Fast forward to now, and it looks like Tamar wasn't the only one Toni may have tried to finesse. Reports say Toni filed for divorce from Birdman just 2 weeks after secretly marrying him. claiming they separated only 2 days later. But here's the part that stunned everyone, sources say. Toni allegedly attempted to walk away with a $160 million divorce settlement, married for less than a month, together for days, and still aiming for a massive payout. Fans were shocked. Some called it strategic. Others called it straight gold digger behavior. How do you leave that fast and still feel entitled to that kind of money? It makes people question if this was ever a love story at all, a calculated setup from the beginning. And with Tamar now exposing what she claims are real receipts, the narrative is shifting fast. Toni's money problems may be far deeper than anyone realized. And if she truly tried to pull something like this on her own sister, that's not just messy, that's betrayal on a whole different level. Because if someone's willing to cross family for money, there's no telling what else they'd do. One thing's for sure, this drama is far from over, and the fallout is only getting louder. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, drop your thoughts in the comments, and I'll catch you in the next one.